Ilona, and this is my final project. So first of all, I want to show you my game, how it works. So this one invoke my game. So first of all, we enter our names. It's my name and my boyfriend's. So you see that the name of first player changes, like it's my turn, because the first player is first who who start game. This number of roles, this one is point every turn, and this is my total score and total score of another player. You see button roll dice, hold score, start new game, and look up history records. So for example, I play first. Oh, I have 1 point and I miss it. Okay, so now it's turn for another player. You see it's like third turn, points of third turn is 5 and total score is 12. So it's like we play, then we want to hold, for example, and it's my turn, so I play, but I'm not lucky, so my dice is 1 point, so total score is 0, and it says that player switched turn, so now it's again Platon's turn, so we play. Oh, he has also 1 point, so his total score is 0. So it works like that. For example, you can about hold I told. So for example, we can look up history records previous. So this one I have a full date, so it was 2 games. I lose 2 times and Platon wins 2 times. So, and you have this output about winners and the number of wins. I want to show you my code, so I can also like start new game, and it reset everything and we start again. I make, I think, good output in code, so we can not only see in this in GUI game but also in our code. So when I started, it said that game is started, then we have this class players that shows every turn. So for example, I have 2 turns, but my second turn was 1 point, so my total score is 0, and I changed the turn, and then it was turn of Platon like 8 times, you can see, and also like time. And then it's when he press hold, he ends his turn, and it's my turn again, but I'm loose, so against his. Okay, and when I press this button, look up history records, we see this output like history records. It's I lose 2 times and he wins 2 times, and this output about winners, and new game is started. It's like this one. So about my code. Also, I think, okay, I will show it later. So first of all, we have main class that invoke our window of game, and at the same moment it invoke my set names window, so this one small. I will show why I write like this. So I decide to make, I don't remember like if we studied this like singleton class, but I use it because it's very, very useful for me. So singleton class, it's like global final class that you can make an instance, but just one instance of this class, and use it in different classes of the package. So it's very easy to save all data of your package in one place. So like I use one variable for any of these classes, but save all changes and all data to one of them, so I can invoke it in any class. So I create this like class, and then you can return instance, and this one is for common use. For example, my set names window class, not method, so set names window method, it's invokes this little window. So why I put it in global class, this singleton, because I can invoke it in different class. For example, I invoke it in main, like my full game, but for this reason I need to create an instance of this class global singleton. I need to create an instance, this one, and then I can like invoke this method set names window in this place, and also I will show you later, but in this place when I press start new game button. So when I press it, it's invoke again. So what I have stage class because I will show you later why. And also I need it for my players, so I save my player in this class, and I can get them in any other class, invoke in other class. So first of all, I created player class that has implement serializable, because I want to make output to file, but make output not like string but an object. So like object of player, I need this one class. So I create like string name, integer score, it's like total score, number of turn score, it's points of every turn, and then boolean win false, it's like from the start it's false, and string date. Also I have difficulties with this date, so because date class you can serialize date class, so I try to do this about current date in this class, but I can't, so I make this date class, date like instance, in this singleton class. So because of that I create like empty player, and then players that return all of this except of date. So I should like write this date in the method. So I write like about current date, and in my singleton class I create two players that is like new player, but returns this date, like today date. So and can get these players. For player I have like getters, setters, and also toString method that we see in my code, like this one. And also method like reset, it's like return all of my variables of my attributes of player, return to the first position, the same like that. So I think I also had to reset my date. Okay. So then I create this class about getDice that I will use in game controller. It's my main controller. So this method return me number, not return, but I use number for this method. And if my number is 1, number it's like number of point, I will show later. So my turn score will show my number like in this one, points will show number, roles also will increase, but my total score will be 0. And it return me this number for the future reason. Else, if you have another score, so it's just added this score to the added this like turn score to the total score. And if our score is getting 100, so we return 0. Is less than 100, it returns 0. And if it's 100 or more, we return 1. So I will show it in my game controller class. So first of all, I have many of these labels buttons. So I also create this instance of singleton class, like the same one. I return from singleton class my player from this one, like I return them from this one. And then I create just a simple list of players of the two. My current player ID will be 0, so the first one player will have the first turn. And then my current player, it's a list of player and current player ID, so 0. And this one boolean I want honestly to show you how it works. Maybe I can decrease this one score to show how it works. Why I use this game is finished. Okay, I think I should close it. So first of all, initialize it, said me that game is started, like that one. And then it's a code for my start new game button. So it's just said that new game is started, game is finished is false because we want to continue. This one I tell later, this one reset all of for the first variables, like to reset all. I also have this one method reset text because I need one sec, I will show how it works. So I need to reset these all labels, so to be like at the first point. And then I invoke at my start new game button like this set names window, like I show it previous in game data. Then I think I should return to my this one small first that I set names window. So I also like initialize it's the instance of singleton class. And then why I do this one, because I want in small window, I want to return the text that I input in text field, and I want to set this name. So this one I take from text field, and I want to say that them to my players. But my players, my main game controller is here. So to invoke, like to work together, to work this all, I need to create this one game controller that like I also initialize it in singleton class. If you see this one, and I then write that it's loader get controller, so it can like create additional instance that can help me to set the names from the text field from this point, this window, to this window. So I create the method that will take to string. It's my first name that I write input in text field, and this is the second, and I want to set it to be like this my turn, this my score, and this another player's score. And I make like game object get player, set name, this one like to make these methods done. And also I create the stage in this class to invoke it in different classes. So I have the main code here, but I also can close it when I type. I can show you again. When I type these two text fields, I click set names and it closes and changes all the name. Okay, so with this one done, then this code about switch player, it's very easy. I think I shouldn't like told what is happening here. So I create also another variables for file path. I have in my package these images for dice. It's named like numbers of points of dice. So I randomize it, and when I click roll button, so if my game not finished, it's finished only when someone reaches 100 point. So it's current name, then we randomize number. We have number, and also and besides we have number, we also have the image of the dice. So I will show you. If you remember, I make this one till 20, so we can see what happening when someone wins. So like, oh, I'm not lucky. Okay. Oh, he's also so. Oh no. It said that who is wins. It's playing here, and we can see it in codes. Like game is started, then one player's turn, and another's, and also mine, and then when the last one wins, it said Platon's wins. And now we can see about our code. So we have this one results. It's time, it's score, lose, win. So Platon has 3 wins. Okay. It's about game controller. So if you see, it's also choose randomize this picture of dice and take it the number. It's like points this turn. Okay. And if result, we it's our method. One sec, when is I said it. Button. Yeah, if turn result. We take it from this one, like get dice. Yeah. This one get dice this number, and then we use this number. So if turn result is 1, because it's our turn result, this number, if it's 1, someone we use this one, like number 1, it's when not this one, number 1 it's player wins, this just continue, and this one when you have 1 point and score is 0. So if it's 1, so someone wins, we said like true, it wins. We have output in this code and also in GUI, this one, and also game is finished true. I want to show you like I can't, if I press these buttons it doesn't work. So for that reason we use this boolean game is finished. When it's true, it doesn't work. Then when someone wins, I decided to save to history records only when someone wins. So like when it's game finishes. So I get it to output file like an object to save all of my, like you advised me to say all of in all history records in one file. This one is write it and close, and this one for the situation when we have 1 point, so our score is 0. Hold button works like the same. If game is finished, false, it's switch player. It's said in my code that player ends his turn and then switch player. And this code is for history records. So it invokes this one, this like this window. But this window, to make this table, I need to create first. I want to just like put all in one list, like all players, and then invoke them in this class, because I can do this thanks for this singleton class. But I didn't get the idea how to get from just a one, for example, list of players, how to get them to this table, how to save it in cells. So I search a lot of information and understand that I should to make output files and then like read in this class and create another one with this simple string, etc., to save it for cells. I don't know, maybe if it's more, if it's easier options to do it like I want, just from savings to the list and then invoke this list and saving to the tables. But I searched a lot of information and I didn't like find it. So I create a new class like history. It's just getter setters, send to string, and use it for our savings to the table. First of all, how I did it, I create array list history. It's players list, create variables, and then I input these files and then read every player and save it to the new this one array list. Save it to this list like instance of history class. So now it's not player but history class, and then like return, and in this one I get records. I write this code for table in JavaFX, and then it just to my this output if I want to see this history records, just for that. So, and then from this list I save every items to the cells, so we have table. And to have this output I create streams. It's like get unique players and then number of wins for filter for this like win, this one, and make of them like new list that I just set text to this label, like to this label one. So I think that's all for this player. We can create the new one, like I can show another names, something like that, maybe play and wins, and we have this one, so Lily, yeah, that's this one, Lily, Andy, this one, and that's all. Yeah, thanks for watching this.